shows signs of the knee injury, and Jade's attacking it.
Step into the ring, fans. It's main event reports, bringing you all the latest from WWE. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. Are you serious right now? Because what happened at Saturday night's main event has the entire wrestling community talking. Jade Cargill, yes, that Jade Cargill, just became the new WWE Women's Champion. The crowd was in disbelief, social media went nuclear, and the locker room reaction? Let's just say it's complicated. This isn't just another title change. This is one of those decisions that could either redefine the women's division or leave lasting tension behind the curtain. What we saw wasn't just a championship victory, it was a statement from WWE, loud and unapologetic. The atmosphere before the earthquake. The show itself had that rare electricity in the air, the lights, the cameras, the anticipation. Everyone knew something big was coming, but no one expected this. Jade Cargill, still relatively new to the WWE landscape, walked into that arena with the aura of a superstar. She carried herself like she already belonged at the top. When the bell rang, the energy was unlike anything seen in months. The champion looked focused, but Jade looked inevitable. And by the time the referee's hand hit the mat for the third count, a new era had quietly and shockingly begun. The fastest ascent in modern WWE history. Let's talk about the timeline. Jade hasn't even been in WWE for a full year, yet she's already holding the company's top women's title. That's almost unheard of. For perspective, there are women who've dedicated over a decade to this business. Veterans like Natalya, battle-tested fighters like Shayna Baszler, and hard-working talents like Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, who've had to wait years for a taste of that spotlight. Jade didn't wait. She arrived, dominated, and conquered. Whether you think that's unfair or brilliant, it's undeniable that WWE just made a very deliberate statement. Star power matters, and Jade Cargill is star power. A divided locker room behind the curtain, emotions were reportedly mixed. Some see Jade's win as the kind of bold, game-changing move the women's division needed. A spark of mainstream energy that could pull new eyes to the product. Others view it as a slap in the face to those who've spent years grinding for the same opportunity. It's not about jealousy, it's about principle. Wrestling has always had an unwritten rule: pay your dues, prove your worth, and earn the moment. Jade's rise broke that pattern completely. The locker room respect dynamic, something deeply sacred in wrestling, may take time to heal after this decision. Jade Cargill. The star WWE couldn't wait on physically. Jade Cargill looks like she was sculpted for superstardom. 6 feet tall, commanding presence, flawless charisma. She's everything a company could want in a modern face of women's wrestling. She dominated AEW before ever stepping into a WWE ring, carrying herself like a champion long before she became one. WWE saw that potential immediately. They weren't going to let her linger in mid-card feuds or find her character over 2 years. They wanted her on posters, on talk shows, and in front of mainstream audiences. It's the same logic they used decades ago with Brock Lesnar: capitalize on the moment before it fades. What really happened after the match? When Jade's hand was raised, the reaction was explosive. Fans were split, half cheering for the arrival of a megastar, half shaking their heads in disbelief. But backstage, things got even more interesting. According to multiple reports, several female superstars quietly left the viewing area after the finish. No handshake lines, no congratulations. It wasn't open hostility, it was quiet frustration. WWE management, aware of the tension, reportedly held a meeting the next day to address concerns and reaffirm their vision for the women's division. The message from leadership was clear: this was a business move, not a personal one. The strategy behind the decision. From WWE's perspective, the reasoning is simple: momentum. Jade is in her physical prime, she has the look of a global star, and she's already proven she can command attention. The company isn't waiting for a 3-year development arc. They want impact now. It's a calculated risk, but one rooted in timing. The wrestling world moves fast. Audience attention is fleeting. If WWE can build Jade into a household name before she even hits her peak, they win not just in the ring, but across pop culture. Whether fans love or hate the move, they're talking. And that's exactly what WWE wants. A short reign or a long gamble. Here's the most realistic prediction. Jade's title reign won't be long. WWE will likely use this run to build mainstream visibility, then pass the title to someone the locker room and hardcore fans fully rally behind. Someone like Bianca Belair, who has the credibility and respect to carry the division forward, or perhaps an emerging name from NXT like Tiffany Stratton. The idea isn't to undermine Jade, it's to use her momentum as a bridge. When the belt eventually changes hands, it'll feel significant. But make no mistake. Every move WWE makes with Jade between now and then will be studied carefully by fans and insiders alike. The contract rumors and creative control. Now let's address the whispers. There are ongoing rumors that Jade's contract includes unique clauses, creative input, limited clean losses, and a salary comparable to main event stars. None of that is confirmed, but if even part of it is true, it would explain the tension. Wrestlers who've been on the road for years earning less and having little creative say are bound to feel uneasy about a newcomer with that much leverage. But in fairness, Jade negotiated from a position of power. WWE wanted her badly, and she knew her worth. The business world rewards leverage. Still, equality inside a locker room is a delicate thing, and balance will be key in keeping morale intact. The real test begins now. The real question isn't whether Jade deserved the title, it's whether she can keep it in a way that elevates the division. The next few months will define her career. Can she grow fast enough in the ring to silence the critics? Can she connect emotionally with the audience the way legends like Becky Lynch and Bayley have? If she can evolve beyond the spectacle and deliver compelling matches, she'll prove every doubter wrong. But if her reign feels forced or repetitive, it could backfire, hurting not just her but the entire division's credibility. WWE knows this. That's why every match, every promo, every interview from here on out will matter. A turning point for WWE's women's division. Whatever your feelings about Jade's win, one thing is certain. It marks a turning point. WWE is clearly shifting its strategy toward mainstream visibility and crossover marketability. The women's division is entering a new era, one that prioritizes star aura as much as ring legacy. Whether that's good or bad depends on how the next generation of stars responds. Maybe this motivates everyone to elevate their game. Maybe it creates rivalries that spark the next big storyline. Either way, this moment has already made history. Final thoughts. Jade Cargill's championship victory is as polarizing as it is historic. For some, it's validation that wrestling is evolving, that charisma and presence can open doors faster than ever before. For others, it's a reminder that tradition and hard-earned respect still matter. Both sides are right. WWE took a bold risk, one that could either launch a new icon or expose the dangers of rushing greatness. Time will tell which it is. But right now, all eyes are on Jade Cargill, the new women's champion, the center of controversy, and the spark of the biggest conversation in women's wrestling today.